Comes up, Molly off the tape. That'll be the first set point saved. So 12-20 here on centre court. Denmark just needing to side this out to get to the all-important tie-breaking set. A little cut shot, finds the sand, and that is the set for Denmark, which means we are at one set apiece here on centre court. Our first tie-breaking match, and it is match number 1 on centre court. So looking forward to some great action over the next couple of days. As I mentioned, the under 18s, under 20s here at the Nevza Junior Championships. So referees will just do the coin toss again, determine which side and who's serving, and we are playing the 15 points here on centre court.
We're about 10 minutes away from getting the under 20 women's games into action over on court number 2. We'll have another Denmark-England battle as number 4 seeds Mila and Clara will take on Katie and Daniela. Over on court number 3, we've got the Finnish playing of Pepina and Esther taking on Shannon and Sophia. And then over on court number 4, Tale and Tafia from Norway will take on Rosa and Athene from Denmark. Those games due to get underway in 10 minutes. And then find the conclusion of this game on centre court. Alice Jagielska and Natasha Frost, number 3 seeds, will take on Milja Henriksson and Sara Tuomanen from Finland.
Well, we really have been blessed with some amazing weather the last few days. Sun has been out. The wind blowing ever so slightly, but more keeping things cool than doing anything with the volleyball. So players be pretty pleased with the conditions at the moment. Nothing impacting the volleyball too much, and certainly nothing impacting it here on centre course, as we have one set apiece to England and Denmark, and it will be England back with a serve to start this third set. Monica. Maya with a little cut shot, finds the sand. Nice control. Right, her partner Colorado back with the serve now. Deep float serve, Molly has to take it. Can she convert? Passes it over. Clara again with the chance. Up she goes. Deep roll shot. Tomahawk pick up. Pokey. Out the side it goes. Nice deep line serve. Molly passes and catches a piece of the line. Just got a piece of it at the back court there. So 2-1, absolutely nothing in it. Playing to 15 points. You'll see the teams will swap every 5 points now, not every 7 points. Lauren Thorne. Nice deep serve. Ooh, that was just a little too deep. So, 2 serving 2. And Maya Sorensen back with a serve. Roll shot out the back, so that'll be the side change at 3-2. Denmark up by 1. Absolutely nothing in it at the moment. Well, that 15 points does go really quickly when you're playing. 21 points sometimes feels like a marathon, but 15 points feels like a sprint a lot of the time. So every point, all important here on centre court. Denmark with the advantage of 3-2. Nice play to Lauren, up and rolls it short, just out the side. So Maya again with a serve at 4-2. Got some nice pressure on that last serve. Nice another float serve, working it onto Lauren. Up she goes. Little cut shot, and that's the one she wanted. Sorry, that was Molly with a little roll cut shot, dropping it short. So Molly back with a serve. Down the middle off the hands, they serve. That's what Team England will be looking for. Lots of pressure on that serve. Force the errors. Yeah, Molly serves it deep. Clara with a roll shot. Molly gets the pickup though. Ooh, a little knuckle ball. Warren just getting under that. That pass a little tight. But nice awareness there from Lauren as she got the knuckles to the ball and just dribbled it over the tape. But it's a point, 5-4. England go ahead by 1. Clara swings it into the net, unforced error. So that'll be the side change, and England this time going to the side change, 2 points up. So a good sequence of points for them. Roll shot, Molly with a pickup. She goes for the short little cut shot. Great work. So extends the lead by 3 points now, 7-4. So remember, this is our under 18 category. The under 20s are on the outside courts at the moment. But this is our first match going to... Oh, a serve! Clipped the tape and somehow found a piece of that line. So the ace serve will move the score to 8-4. And the timeout called by Denmark. And they'll be wanting to break that rhythm that England has picked up. It has been 4 or now 5 unanswered points. So we've got group stages happening today, and we'll be making our way through to quarterfinals tomorrow, and Thursday will be our finals, semi-finals and finals, all happening on the courts here at Bridlington South Beach, hosting this Nevza Junior tournament for the second time, hosted for the first time last year, and very successful event. A number of these teams back competing previously in under 18 and now competing in the under 20 tournament. So good to have them back, and lots of new faces as well. So really exciting to see the junior development across all of these Northern European countries. And back to the action on centre court. It is a full Molly with a serve. Alright, up she goes, little roll shot. Nice roll shot. Finds the line. And score now 5-8. So a real battle building here on centre court in our final tie-breaking set. Deep serve, Molly has a pickup, it drifts really close, Lauren gets it off. Clara with a pickup. Clara, short shot, good pickup from Lauren. Yeah, very tight, drifting over the net. But this time working out for England, 9-5. Right, good deep shot, just out the back. So England will go onto the side change at 10-5. 5-point lead going to 15 points. It's a nice advantage in this 15-point format. But plenty of time for a comeback from Denmark. They showed real control and domination in the second set. Just fallen a bit adrift here in the third. Lauren, good serve, overpass, and not enough for Lauren to get there. So 11-5 off a strong serve from Lauren. Deep serve, working Clara. Clara now with a chance, passes it over. Lauren with an opportunity to close out. Up she goes, little roll shot, great roll shot, dropping it short of the Danish team.
As we're about to get underway on the other three courts, under 20s women about to get set on court number 2. It's another Danish-English battle as Milo and Clara Skovsgaard will take on Tuohey and Tchandeu. Over on court number 3, we have Pepina and Esther, who finished 5th in the senior men a couple of days ago, falling to the bronze medalists in the quarterfinal. They'll take on Shannon Baxter and Sophia from England, and on court number 4, it'll be the Norwegian Tali and Sophia taking on Rosa and Athena from Denmark.
So Maya with a good serve onto Lauren. Lauren goes up. She swings it hard down the middle this time. Right, so 13-6. Ever closer they creep to that finish line. Molly Quinn back with a serve. Good serve, Clara. Had it right up in the chest, couldn't get it up, but they ultimately got it over. Molly with a big swing out the side. So that'll be the side change at 7:13. Denmark with a small chance here if they can just hold on to the serve, but lots of pressure on the serve. And get some good defensive work going. Said, really showed that in the second set. Just haven't found that same form, but there we go, good serve. That'll give them a point. 8-13. Molly with a big swing off the tape. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will get us to match point. So match point number 1 here on centre court. England with the opportunity. 6 match points in hand. Get your hands together. It is match point here on centre court. Lauren Thorne back with a serve. A little bit of maintenance on the antennas. That's of course marking or demarcating the out line or the side line. Can't make any contact with that, but here we go. Put your hands together. Match point on centre court. Good float serve. Maya rolls it off the tape. Opportunity now for Molly. Oh, handling fault there on England. So double contact, which means another chance for Denmark to hold it, but it is still match point. 14-9, here we go. Let's put your hands together. Match point number 2 here on centre court for England. deep serve. Molly has it this time. Big swing, big pickup. Maya rolls it deep. Tomahawk pickup from Lauren. She does a little pokey into the sand. And put your hands together. Lauren Thorne, Molly Quinn taking the win here on centre court. For England up against Denmark. Well done to Clara Lau and Maya Sorensen. But it is England that takes the match. And their first match in the group stages here of the under-18 competition. Our next match will be our under-20s, already on courts 2, 3 and 4. The under-20 match is underway. But a 3-set thriller here on centre court for the under-18 women. And ultimately England with the win. Lauren Thorne, Molly Quinn with their first win of the tournament.
Stop of 2 seeds over on court number 3. Sabina and Esther with a 9-2 lead of Shannon and Sophia. The third English-Danish battle of the morning underway on court number 2, and it's currently Katie and Daniela with a 6-5 lead over Mila and Clara. So just changing for the second time on court 2. England leading Denmark 9-6. And over on court number 4 is a 12-4 lead. Number 1 seeds, Tali and Sophia have the lead over the Danish pair of Rosa and Athene.
Right, so our centre court action, the first of our under-20 matches on centre court. It is going to be England up against Finland. Alice Jagilska and Natasha Frost from England up against Lydia Henriksson and Sara Tuomanen from Finland up here on centre court. That action due to take place in a few minutes' time. Players just doing their final warm-ups.
So technical timeouts on court 3 and court 4 as the finish pair of Pepina and Esther with a really strong start. Closing on set number 1. And on court 4, Charlie and Sophia with a strong lead as well. The Danish pair. So we have a tied first set over on court number 2. As Mira and Clara from Denmark tied with Katie and Daniela from England. As the finish pair. Taken set on court 3. The Norwegians have set points on court number 4 as we're just a couple of minutes away now from action getting back underway in on centre court as the under-20 women's section of these Nevza Youth Beach Championships getting underway here. Upon the conclusion of the women's match, we'll have the men's games as well getting underway, and we'll be starting with the under-18 men's section.
looks like we're about to get underway with our centre court action. England up against Finland. Here on centre court in our under-20 women's section. Again, group stages. The Finnish pairing of Milja Henriksson and Sara Tuohey up against Alice Skovsgaard and Natasha Frost from England. Looks like it will be Finland back with a serve. And it will be Milja. Deep cross-court flip serve. Tasha with a nice roll shot. Look at that layout pick-up. Alice going for the big pokey over the net. Didn't find the line though. Outside it goes. So first point on the board for Finland. Again, working cross-court onto Natasha. Passes up. She rolls it down the line. Good line shots. Sara dropping off on the block, but sitting in no man's land there. As the ball going over her head. So Alice back with a serve. Big jump serve. Finds the net. So three of the players on court, all having competed in the senior championships as well. The Finnish team competing as a team in the championship, in the senior ladies. Alice Gilser also competing with a different partner in the senior competition, but now also competing in the under-20s. Roll shot from Sara. Alice with a pickup. Swung over by Natasha. Milja with a hitch down cross court. So 3-2. Oh, what a great cross court serve. So 4-2 into a quick lead, Finland. Again, working that cross court onto Natasha. She gets a good pass though, and a big swing. Look at that pickup. Up the side it goes. Diving pickup, but no control on that one, unfortunately. So that'll be the side change at 3-4. So Alice back with a serve. Milja leaving that one. High at her chest, but she saw that was going out, so leaving it at the last minute. Sara back with the serve. Alice, up she goes. Big swing. Pick up from Milja though. Up she goes. Little pokey. And Alice drifting into the net, unfortunately. So 6-3. Sara back with the serve. Going for a big cross court, up the side it goes though. Natasha, this time with the opportunity at 4-6.
Over on court number 2, the Danish pair of Mila and Clara took set number 1 against Daniela and Katie, 21-16, having come from behind, but it is the English pair with a quick start in the second set, 2-0, the England lead.
Centre court, Alice with a good pass, swings it deep and long, 7-4. Milja this time back with a serve, 8-4. So 4-point lead for the team from Finland. Good strong serve down the middle. Natasha has a good pass. Can she put it away? Milja with a good pickup. Line shot. Good pickup from Alice. Looks like contact with the net. Players just drifting a little tight, wanting to get a big block up at the net. And of course, any net contact is a fault. So 9-4, Finland with a 5 points advantage here on centre court. First set, Millia deep long serve, ace serve. Alice asking for a challenge. Just check that out, she thought it was long.
Over on court number 3 is Katina, and with a 16-5 lead, having won that opening set, closing in on victory.
Right, so 10-4 on the side change. And again, Millia back with a serve. Good cross-court serve. Natasha has a good pass. She rolls it deep. Millia has it. Nice cut shots. Natasha again gets it up. Just not high enough for Alice to get there. So 11-4. Finland with a nice, strong lead. That is a timeout called for England.
The technical timeout on court before Polly and Sophia lead 15-6, having won the opening set. And on court number 2, still a close game between Denmark and England. It's the Danish pair of Mila and Clara leading 6-5 as they come back out after that timeout on centre court.
Millia, jump floater. Good pass though. Natasha rolls it off the tape and into the sand it goes. So that's the side they're looking for after that timeout. 5-11. Bit of a gap to make up, but still early stages of this match. Remember, playing to 21 points. Float serve onto Millia. She rolls it. Nice little roll shot down the line. This time it'll be Sarah back with the serve at 12-5. She'll be doing the serving and blocking, so charging up to the net. Oh, that serve too deep and wide. So again, opportunity for Natasha and Alice to close that gap ever so slightly. 6-12, 6 points to make up at the moment to tie things up. Natasha, nice deep serve onto Millia. Oh, but what a great line shot. Saw the blocker dropping off the net. Got a nice angle on that and catches a piece of the tape on the way through. So 13-6. Natasha, nice cross-court hit. Nice deep angle. Past the defender and again, points on the board. England holding on here, needing some big defensive work to close that gap. A little tight, pokey over the top, goes deep. Right, so 8-13, and that'll be the side change. Right, so technical timeout and the side change here on centre court. So players will take a short break while we have our assistants coming doing a little bit of court maintenance. Big thank you to all our volunteers again. You guys are amazing and really important to the success of an event like this. So to all the volunteers, to the ball retrievers, court breakers, you name it, all doing a very valuable job.
First result, the under-20s women's section on court number 3, Rabina and Esther won their first game. The women in groups of 5, so full play today and tomorrow. And the top two going to the semi-finals. We've also got a result on court number 4. Charlie and Sophia beat the Danish pair of Rosa and Adid. So just 2 games left in the opening part of the under-20 women's competition. Over on centre court, number 2.
Back on centre court, it's back with the serve at 18-13. Some on to Sarah. She goes cross court, good pick up. Oh, off the tape it goes, off the net, sorry. And good serve, Natasha. Big swing, look at that pickup though. And having to go over, Zara realised she'd made contact on the block, had to pass that over, and took an almighty swing at it, and into that wind it came and dropped very short onto the sand, and Finland. Natasha back to the serve. Works it onto Sara. Up she goes. Little roll shot. Great roll shot over the top of the block. Into the corner it goes. And moving ever closer to that magical number 21. 21 points in the first 2 sets. If it goes to a tiebreaker, we're at 15 points. Right, pick up from Alice. She needs to convert. Up she goes. Big swing down the middle. Great put away past the block.
Technical timeout concluded over on court number 2. And the Danish pair have the very smallest lead, 11-10, having won the opening set.
And the serve on centre court, just going too deep, so 17-10. Sara back with the serve. And an ace serve down the line. Interesting serve that. I even thought it might have been drifting out, but that wind just pulling it down at the last minute. Natasha also thinking it was going out. So you weren't the only one. I thought that might have drifted out a bit, but that wind holding it down. And as I said a bit earlier, if we had to pick a side, we'd probably say that the side that the England team are on now is probably the good side, serving into the wind as that serve goes out the side. So, England will want to take advantage of this, put some big pressure on their serves, opportunities to make that ball move around, and the wind will force it to drop very quickly. There you go, good serve onto Millia. She gets it up though. Little pokey off the block. And the side out, 19-11. Good serve off the tape. Tasha has it. She rolls it deep. Ooh, that one just out the back. A couple of centimetres, nothing in it. But ladies and gentlemen, that gets us to our first set point for Finland. 20-11 here on centre court in our under-20 women's section. Good serve onto Natasha, sets nice and high. Oh, and a good put away, that's what England are looking for. Good pass, good set, good put away. Nice, good structured play. 12-20. Alex jumps in. Miller, nice solid platform, getting good passing going. And a big swing off the block. So that is the set. Finland taking the first set 21-12, which means we're going to set number 2 in a couple of minutes as the players take their timeouts. And on some of the outside courts, some of those matches already complete. Others into their second set or third set already. Out on court 2. Lead at the moment 1-0 and 14-11 is the lead. That is to the Danish team up against England. Looks like out on court 3, already that net being raised for the men. And on court 4 as well, the men already warming up. So, a number of those under 20 women's matches already complete. Just centre court and court 2 left for the under 20 women. And we'll be seeing our men's action, under 18 men's, on all 4 courts once these matches are complete. Alright, so the referee calls the players back to court. Finland up against England on centre court. It is 1-0 for Finland. Milja Henriksson and Sara Tuohey up against Alice Skovsgaard and Natasha Frost from England. It will be Milja back with a serve. Oh, clips the tape them over. Serve on to Natasha, the pass is up, little pokey. Natasha unfortunately on the follow through into the tape it goes. She goes. And that is a 2-0 lead. Milja again with the serve. Again onto Natasha, good pass. Sets there. Little pokey over the top. Again, that's exactly what England are looking for. Good solid platform on the pass. Nice set and an easy put away.
As close game continues on court number 2, the Danes just 5 points away from the match. But England fighting back in this second set, trailing just by 2 points if they want to try and force a third and decisive set.
So Sara back 3-1. Good serve down the middle. Good pass though. Sets there. And again the little pokey. Milja with a great pickup. Alice goes on to Milja again doing all the work in the backcourt. Big jump. Rolls it. Pick up from Tasha. Good ready building. Tasha rolls it deep. Good work. On to Sara. Sara with a nice little cut shot cross court. Great defensive work from both teams here at centre courts. Sara 4-1. Well, sets up, it's tight. And Sara with a nice block finds a little angle on that.
So trailing just by 1 point late in set number 2. Tchandeu on the service line trying to force a chance to tie the game up, and that ball just clipping the line from the Danish players in after 2 point lead trying to close out this match.
And that'll be the side change on centre court. England 3 points adrift at 2-5. The Finnish team really solid fundamentals, got some great passing, and gives them that opportunity on the third ball. And really good at communicating and finding those gaps in the sand. So it's Millia back with a serve. Works it wide, and an unforced error. Another opportunity for England at 3-6. This time it'll be Alice back with a serve.
Big touch by Tchandeu, but Daniela can't track it down. That will bring up 4 match points for Mila and Clara over on court number 2. And the pokey goes on to the first match point saved for England, but Tuohey going to have to find 3 points in a row on serve.
Right, Millia, roll shot, picked up. Oh, with that ball moving around. Just shows you how much even this light breeze can change the trajectory of the ball. Nice high ball. Millia was ready for it, and then at the last minute just moved ahead of her.
Casey finds the ace on court number 2, so the game continues. Having lost 2 points in a row, the Danish team are going to talk it over with their coach as they try and close out a hotly contested game on court 2. We're about 15 minutes away from the under 18 men getting into action on the rest of the courts as well.
Right, the pokey from Natasha over the top, but into the net. Sora went, so England only 3 points adrift, 5-8. Absolutely nothing in it in the second set. Up she goes, rolls it deep down on across court. And that'll be the side change as we move our attention to court number 2, match point.
Katie's clip the net, gives England a chance on the attack. And swing goes long by the Danish player, so 3 match points saved. But they will have a 4th opportunity. And Katie serve into the net, falls on the English side. And the team from Denmark